Hello guys, what's up? I'm Brown here doing a new video for you guys, and this time I'm doing a basic review of Transformers Robots in Disguise Decepticon QUILLFIRE. Due to the request of so many people out there that really want me to review this toy, I decided, hey, I'll just do a basic review because currently it's not a good time for me to do a full-on Canadian reviewer episode. So until then, I'll just do a basic review of this, and later on I might do a Canadian reviewer episode. Anyways, this guy is really cool. I am absolutely loving this, this Decepticon. I love its color scheme. I actually like the color scheme of the alt mode more so than the Takara one. In the Takara version, I like the robot mode, but the alt mode I just like more on this. Maybe it's because the brown actually separates itself quite well, but I don't know. I like this one. I like this version. Now, he does have gun storage on the bottom here. You can plug it on this way, or you can plug it on this way. I usually just plug it on this way. I'm not going to plug it in right now because sometimes it's difficult to pop out. So I don't plug it in all the way, but just for the sake of the review, I'm not going to tab it in. Anyways, once again, I like the colors on this more so, but he doesn't have an amazing amount of detail. He's got some red, he's got some gold, he's got some silver, but not much going on the back. He does have some gold around the rims, which is very nice and actually quite surprising. And yes, if you flip up the hood, you can flip out the head and take a look at that. That is just worth it. That is just worth it. I don't know. But anyways, with that said, basic car, but it looks pretty cool. It might be difficult to get it into this mode at the first try, but I'm pretty used to it now, and I like this guy. I really do. So let's go on to robot mode. First up, with the transformation, what I like to do is I like to pop this up just to get that out of the way and extend the legs. Now at this point, I separate the legs, and sometimes it's easier to get the gun out at this point rather than do that the first try. Flip out the feet like so, and you got the legs pretty much done. Let me rotate the camera up like so. Okay, next what you want to do is you want to pull out the arms like so, and you want to take everything. Oh no, wait, sorry. You want to take the windshield and fold that back like so. Next, you want to accordion this up and lift this up. The reason why you want to do that is because you got to rotate the waist. Now, in my opening video, it was really hard to transform this guy because the waist wasn't plugged in all the way. It just wasn't. That's why it kept popping out. It wouldn't go in all the way. So this all has to be flush. You can see where the black meets the tan on the stomach there. That has to be all flesh. If not, give this a push and it should work. Anyways, flip this down like so. Take this up and flip that up by, all the way. Take the arms and pop them out like so. Flip them down. Do the same thing to the other side. Open up the hood. Rotate the head up. Close that back down. And flip out the fists. And there you have, come on, QUILLFIRE in his robot mode. And he looks very nice, very menacing, but I can see the cowardness in this. I like it. He's got a lot of personality to him. He's got some pretty good articulation. Unfortunately, his arms will only go up to there on the ball joint, but you can use this joint to go higher, so that's pretty cool. His head only turns like this, so you don't get much like that, but up and down you get some good motion, and it usually helps when you close this, because if not, the head likes to just flop around. It's a floppy mess. Not so much that I thought it was going to be, but it's still loose. You can also open and close the jaw. He has wrist articulation. He's got all these joints and whatnot. Very articulated for this figure. Although some bits are restricted, some other parts are very nice. Anyways, yes, you can also extend out the arms if you like. That's pretty cool. And he's got a couple of different weapons. Like we said, he's got a gun which I think is a little too thin. I think Hasbro's cheaping out on these guns. Same thing with Thunderhoof. I think they're just a little too thin. But it's very nice. It's got his QUILLFIRE logo right there, so That's pretty cool. You can plug it in like so. Unfortunately, you have to turn the wrist, which, I mean, I guess that's not a huge issue, but you can't have the wrist straight while you have the gun, otherwise it will turn to the side. So, you got that. Plus, also, you can see the quills on the back here. Well, you can pop out one of the quills, which, by the way, if it's too tricky to pop off, the peg is right there. You give that a push, and it should be easy, but usually you just wiggle that around, and you can plug that into his fist, which is kind of cool. He used the quill as a blade thingy to make a mark or something, you know, his QUILLFIRE logo on the walls and stuff like that. I don't know why it's not plugging into his hand right now, but, yeah, it's very nice. He's got 2 weapons. That's pretty cool. I like that. Also, you can plug the weapon onto the back, this gun weapon, but it kind of looks stupid. I don't know, just not a fan of it. I do like the quills on the back, but something about the gun I just really don't like. Maybe it's because of how thin it is, or it just is a gun. It doesn't really transform into anything. It's just a gun. So, there's nothing really special except for the quills and his logo on that. But I like the color scheme on this guy. Not sure if it beats the Takara one, but I do like the browns and the tan colors on this. I think it's very nice. I think the quills look very cool on this. And yeah, he's got a little bit of kibble, but it's nothing major. Overall, I really like this guy. I think he's articulated well. He's at a good size, too. I mean, he's a little bit shorter than most of the Transformers Warrior figures out there, but that's a good thing for this guy. Overall, I just really like this character. He's got a lot of personality to him, and he's just really cool. If you like QUILLFIRE in the show, then yes, I definitely would recommend this figure to anyone. For kids, it might be a little bit tricky getting it into alt mode, especially on the first try, but I got used to it pretty quickly. And especially with, you know, knowing that the waist wasn't plugged in all the way and fixing that, it's pretty cool. I like this guy. I can't say that he's my favorite, but he's definitely probably in the top 5 of my Robots in Disguise Warrior class figures. I just really like this guy. Anyways, that's pretty much it. I thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and all those fun dudettes, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.